Okay, this is section 1.4, Equations and Inequalities. Our goals for this section is for you to be able to check your solutions whether you have an equation or an inequality. Okay, so the first thing, let's go over our terminology. An equation has an equal sign between two expressions. So an equation contains an equal sign. So an example of an equation would be something 3x plus 1 is equal to 7. Now the solution of an equation is a variable. Well, let me rephrase that. The solution of an equation is when the variable is replaced by a number and the resulting statement is true. So the variable is replaced by a number, and the resulting statement is true. I'm going to work some examples on that in just a few minutes. Okay, now the next thing we have is inequality. Now an inequality is formed when the inequality symbol is placed between two expressions. So that's formed when the inequality symbol is placed between two expressions. Okay, so this is less than. This is less than or equal to. This is greater than. And with the line under it, it's greater than or equal to. Okay, now let's look at an example. Now we have 4x minus 2 is equal to 10, and they want us to check to see if 2, 3, 4, and 5 are solutions. Now one thing I want you to always remember is when I have an equation like I do here with the equal sign, how many solutions am I going to have? One. There's only one way that 4 times x minus 2 is going to equal 10. Now when I'm dealing with inequalities, I'm going to have a range of solutions. Okay, so let's set this one up. I'm going to set up a little chart. So I'm going to have my x, my equation, which is 4x minus 2 is equal to 10. I'm going to have my result, and then my conclusion. Okay, now when I let x equal 2, so now everywhere in this equation that I have an x, I'm going to plug in a 2. So now I have 4 times 2 minus 2 is equal to 10. 4 times 2 is 8. So now I have 8 minus 2 is equal to 10. 8 minus 2 is going to give me 6. Is 6 equal to 10? No, 6 is not equal to 10. So I know that this is not a solution. Okay, now let's plug in 3. So now I have 4, plugging in 3 for x. 4 times 3 minus 2 is equal to 10. 4 times 3 is going to give me 12. So now I have 12 minus 2 is equal to 10. 12 minus 2 gives me 10. Bring down my other 10. Oh, 10 is equal to 10. So that one works. Now if we were to go through and work the rest, well, let's work one more. Let's do 4. So now I'm going to have 4 times 4 minus 2 is equal to 10. Now I have 16 minus 2 is equal to 10. 16 minus 2, let's see, that's 14. Is 14 equal to 10? No. So 14 is not equal to 10. So I know that that is not a solution. Now let's go and take a look at some inequalities. Now they want us to decide if 4 is a solution of the following. So everywhere I have x, I'm going to plug in a 4. So now I have 2 times 4 minus 1 is less than 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 1 is less than 8. 8 minus 1 gives me 7. 7 is less than 8. So, yes, 4 is a solution. Now let's look at another one. So now I have 4, so plug in 4 for x. So I have 4 plus 4 is greater than 9. Well, 4 plus 4 is going to give me 8. Is 8 greater than 9? No, so 4 is not a solution for that inequality. Last one. So I'm going to plug in 4 for x, so I have 4 minus 3 is greater than or equal to 1. 4 minus 3 gives me 1. Is 1 greater than or equal to 1? Well, it's equal to, so yes, 1 is a solution. I'm sorry, so 4 is a solution.